So to start off this look, you want to moisturize your skin. And here I'm using my Ives moisturizer. It's very important to moisturize your skin so that the application of the makeup could be much better. I have very dry skin, so if I don't moisturize, my makeup just won't sit well on my face, and it will just like have lines, and it will just be all dried out and everything. So here I'm just taking my Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser, and what you want to do, you want to just apply it to the problem areas. So for me, it's just like right near my nose where my pores are more visible. And yeah, so right now I'm going to use my NYX tinted brow pomade to fill in my brows and define them more. So unfortunately my pomade has dried out on me, so it's really difficult to try to apply this on my brows. I try to fix it, but yeah, it's just not working out. But yeah, I just try to apply it as well as I can. So what I do now is I take my spoolie and I just go and brush out the product to distribute it. So now I'm just using my NYX Conceal, Correct, and Contour palette to just clean up under my brows and to brighten that up as well. So I just do this for both brows. You know, carve it out and make sure it's all blended as well. After applying it, I really regret using it for the fact that it's just not that easy to blend. It's not as creamy as I would like my concealer to be, but I try my best to just make it work. So here I'm taking now the NYX foundation stick. It's in my skin tone. And that's what you want to use to carve out the outside of your brows. You do not want to use a lighter foundation or a light concealer because it just won't look right. You could tell that it's actually carved all around. So you want to make it as natural as possible for the outside. Yeah, and just blend it out. So now I am putting some concealer on my lids. This also can act as a primer, but also it cancels out all my veins that I have on my lids as well, so it won't show when I apply the shadows. Here I'm just taking my NYX contour palette in the lightest shade, and I'm just taking it to set my concealer that I have applied to my lids, so that when I put shadows on there, it's much easier to blend for myself. So now I'm taking my True Match powder, which is my favorite, and I use this to put as a transition color on my crease. I am like so obsessed with this powder. I've been having it for a long time now. I use it for my crease. I use it to contour. Yeah, I just use it for a lot basically. It's just such a beautiful color, especially for transition, and to give you such a nice light contour. It's perfect for that too. The color that I'm using is Cream Cafe, so it's really good. So now I'm taking my Naked One palette and I'm taking the color Toasted with the bullet brush, and I'm just going to apply it to the outer V of my eye, the outer corner, and the inner corner as well, bringing it into the crease. And I'm just following the same steps that Lovemelisamichelle taken in her tutorial. Yeah, I just really wanted to follow the same exact steps since I have the Naked palette as well, so that's what you just do. Then here I'm taking Hustle and I am deepening that color, same steps in the outer corner and the inner corner, but just darkening that color right there in the crease. Now I just take a small blending brush to blend everything together so there won't be any harsh lines, and just to blend those two colors together. Now I take Half Baked and I apply that on my lid. I take Buck and I use a small blending brush to get into that crease and just put that right in the crease. Then I took a bigger blending brush to blend everything together so there won't be any harsh lines anywhere. Then I decided to go back into the palette and grab more of Half Baked and reapply it on my lid, because with the blending it made it fade away a little. So here I'm just applying Virgin to my brow bone to highlight that area. Now I'm just taking my LA Colors liquid eyeliner and trying my best to do a liner, a wing in this video, because it is not easy trying to record and doing a wing liner, not at all, but I did try my best to do it. I did do the other eye off camera because it was just not easy. So now I'm taking my True Match liquid foundation. Yeah, and just apply everywhere. And yes, I know this foundation looks extremely dark for my skin complexion right now, but it is winter and I do go lighter, of course. I didn't really notice it because yeah, the lighting on my phone isn't that great while I'm recording, but afterwards, yeah, I definitely could tell, especially since I didn't really blend it out as well. I wasn't using a mirror either. Yeah, I know I suck, but yeah. So now I take my Pro Concealer from LA Girl and I just try to highlight under my eye using the color in yellow, which is a corrector. And yeah, it didn't work out that well, so I applied on top my Hard Candy concealer, and that didn't work out that well either because the concealer got messed up on me. It's like really oily, but I mean, I tried my best to make it work. Yeah, and just try to blend that out and blend it together, and I mean, it was better without the Pro Concealer alone. So yeah, just taking it and mixing those two colors together. Then I take my Real Technique sponge and I blend that out. Now I just take my Airspun loose powder to set my concealer that I applied. It is such an inexpensive product too. It's really good as well. It's like close to $9 on CVS, and I heard about this from Patrick Starr. So now I'm just taking this little brush that's perfect for contouring, and I'm just contouring my cheekbones a little bit with the same powder that I had used, the True Match, and just contouring a little bit. So I go in with another brush and I just go over that contour so it just won't be like such a straight line, and blend that out and go up to my temples, and yeah, continue to go down my cheekbones again and just blend everything together. Then I go in with a flat kabuki and I blend everything together because I do not like harsh lines. I can't have that. And I'm taking this Real Techniques brush and I'm just dusting away the powder that I had set under my eyes. Then here I'm just struggling my best. I'm struggling and trying my best to just apply the same shadow that I apply my lid to my under eye. Yeah, I was holding my son, so it just wasn't working out. And here I am just putting my NYX lip gloss in, I think in Rose, if I'm not mistaken. Then I apply my e.l.f. Blush with the stippling brush. And it's like a highlight as well, so it's like such a beautiful color. I really love it. Now for highlight, I am taking my Estee Lauder highlight. It's extremely beautiful color. I love it. Thanks to my mom for giving it to me. Love you, Mom. Yeah, so I just apply this to the high points of my face, you know, up on my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose. And here's just a little clip of my baby boy with his crazy hair. This is it for my inspired look, guys. Thank you so much for taking the time out to watch my video. I really hope you enjoy it. Any requests, just comment down below. Bye.